beats us to the punch.
Hey there, Bare Knuckle News fans. Susan Cingari here. The fight has wrapped at BKFC 56, but I got Christine Ferea here. And Christine, you retained your title. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. I'm glad I could retain my title. Had a tough camp. Put myself, in an Airbnb all by myself, away from my family, and I got the job done, so I'm happy.
What were your expectations as to how the fight went? Were you surprised with the distance?
Wow, she's a tough girl. Any other person, I think I would have landed how I landed on her, as hard as I landed and where I landed, they wouldn't have survived.
Walk us through the emotions you were feeling when you were waiting to hear the decision about the fight.
I have had a bad decision before in my careers and on a title, so I never like it to go to decision, so I'm always like, oh my God. Even though it's super dominating, I always question it.
Christine, is there anybody that you haven't thought of that they could put in front of you that you might want to fight that's in BKFC now?
I mean, we have the number one and number two. We have I would fight Jod. I would fight Vincent's. They're next in line. So, I mean, if they're brave enough to test themselves, let's do it.
So, Christine, last time we spoke, you were wanting to fight a very big fighter in boxing. Now you're calling out a different fighter. Tell us who you want to fight next.
I'm down for Cris Cyborg. She is somebody that really made me believe that we can be strong fighters no matter what. And that was in the beginning of my career, and that was when she fought Gina Carano. So I would love to fight Cris Cyborg in Bare Knuckle.
What were the holes that you think you could take advantage? You were able to take advantage of during the fight tonight with Beck?
Her speed. I have a lot more speed, and my timing. I think she doubts herself a little bit, so I just took advantage and capitalized on that.
Going into the last round, I felt like the pace really picked up. What did your corner say to you between the fourth and fifth round?
You need to win this round. So they're like, you need to win this round. I'm like, okay, it's time to go. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to warm up, so I start to warm up when I'm sparring, and I do 8 to 10 to 12 rounds, and I really do better in the later rounds. So I think I had 5-10 more rounds in me, to be honest with you. I slowed down in the fifth, but I always re-pick up. But that's what they said. They said, win this next round, so I do what the coach told me.
That was really good advice. Thanks to you, Coach. What do you have to do? What do you have to do to stay a champion then?
Relentless work ethic, obsession, never think that I can be beat. I can't be beat. I have confidence in myself, and I think I'm the best in the world and the most dominant, but there's always that young and up-and-comer that can get me.
So true. How would you say you have changed as a fighter, both mentally and skill-wise, since we first saw you in BKFC then?
I'm more composed, more skillful. I have a lot more IQ now. I have a lot more composure.
Before we go tonight, any post-fight thoughts on the fight? And I'd like you to tell us a little bit about also the mindset of being a champion, because you really are, folks. Christine has really fought through so many difficult battles in her life, both inside the squared circle and both outside in the real world, as we call it. So what is the mindset of a champion?
Mindset of a champion is just never giving up. When I say champion behavior, it's not that I'm perfect or that I act perfect all the time. It's when I'm screwing up or when I get lazy, I just remind myself champion behavior. It's just never giving up, always pushing through. Even through the bad times, you still just gotta act like it's the good times, because things will get better and you will succeed. And as long as you put in the hard work and honest hard work, you're gonna make it.
Thank you so much, Christine, for giving us an interview tonight.
Thank you.
And she retains her title, folks, in BKFC 56, Salt Lake City, Utah. I can't wait to see you back in the squared circle. But before we go, you know what we do. I'm Susan Cingari. This is
Christine Ferea.
And remember, Christine, nobody beats us to the punch. Bam!